I could be like these other personalities and just never tell anybody anything about what's going on behind the scenes or how the machine operates. People be like, how much money you make? Like, wouldn't you like to know? I'll never say. And it's like, because people get mad at you if you tell them the truth.
Yeah, these numbers are standard for the industry too.
No, I think I'm better at than most people.
Like the Ben Shapiros, the Michael Knowles, the other people who do sponsors, other YouTubers.
You're talking about the very, very top there.
Yeah,
because like Tim is in the class of like the people at Daily Wire, but then there's like an infinite number of people that are way that you don't even register. You don't even think about it, right? When people are thinking of bands, they think of like, you know, the big bands, but like the bands that are beneath them are almost infinite. One of a point I wanted to make is part of the reason why he does this show is one that actually consistently attracts people that give him access to, like, he interviewed the president. He wouldn't have had the opportunity to interview the president, or likely wouldn't have had the opportunity if it wasn't for IRL. You think so?
Yeah, before we launched IRL, the one podcast I had was called the Tim Pool Morning Show, the Tim Pool Daily Show, which still exists, but it was the 34th biggest podcast in the world on all platforms. That was like the peak height. And it was, you know, several episodes, sometimes it'd be in the top 10 or whatever. When we launched IRL, it split the audience, which reduces both podcasts from the top rankings.
So,
because if you're getting a couple 100,000 on each show, if you do one show, you get 500, you're number one.
What if YouTube got super woke again and was like, he's
Rumble?
dead to us? You got Rumble, and that's
the audio podcast makes a lot of money too.
So you don't need YouTube.
Nah. Yeah.
This is a huge psyop, Gavin.
So let me say this: Timcast IRL can't exist without my morning show subsidizing it. Timcast IRL is too expensive to exist.
And the morning is on your Rumble?
So I do on YouTube in the morning. I'll put up 4 segments on youtube.com/TimcastNews. And then at noon on Rumble, I do a full hour, which the first half an hour is the story of the day, followed by an interview.
Right, but my question was, what if YouTube was like, F him, he's dead to us?
Yeah, if I just put the audio version up.
That wouldn't really affect your income. It would, but not devastating.
No, I mean, it would be, but like if YouTube banned us outright across the board, all channels, Timcast IRL wouldn't exist anymore. It's not sustainable. Everybody would lose their jobs. I would host a morning show podcast, and I'd be wealthy.
Gavin. Before I worked here, Gavin tried to hire me. So
I'll put it like this: the offers that I've had for bouts, because we're independently, like it's an independent company from the ground up, from its get go. I'd imagine if I got banned across the board on all platforms, like they just said, your channels are gone, you don't make money. Assuming I wasn't persona non grata, I'd end up at one of these networks.
But wait a minute. What
Fox
about,
News?
I'm sorry to bore the viewers with. This is the thing about men.
Let me just stress: it's a very slow news day.
Like,
and this might be the most interesting.
When women talk to each other, I've noticed they're like, "Oh my God, I want to go home and just like have a bath and put on my sweatpants and go Netflix and chill." And when men talk, they're like, "So what do? You sanitation? So wouldn't it make sense to pick up the stuff early in the day? Like you skip the heat?" And then you could do like maybe a second run later or something. So I'm sorry to bore everyone at home, but I just love everyone else's job. What about timpool.com and everyone pays $5 a month?
We do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a Discord community. And so a good portion of the revenue we generate is from our community members. And so that's why.
But if you went 100% into that, then no one could get you anywhere else. You'd obviously
that's why we did it.
Thousands, maybe millions of people, but still.
So here's the thing. YouTube is a big driver of new users. It's hard to grow on the audio podcast side. Word of mouth is how podcasts get attention. That's just really it. And with the rapid expansion in the market of more and more people easily making podcasts, everybody's trying to do it. It's saturating, and everybody's viewership is going down. It's getting harder and harder.
Yeah.
With AI content, this is happening as well. So let's say this. Tomorrow, YouTube says all your YouTube channels are gone. We would probably still exist for 2 years because we have a community, but the community has a standard attrition rate, and without functional marketing to build that community.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
You start slowly going down.
I'm dying like bone cancer because I can't advertise. I tried advertising on Twitter, and they're like, I know who you are. Fuck you. Or F you.
Buy billboards. They're cheap. And they work.
Okay.
We've got 100 billboards across the U.S., and it is crazy So we did a few in Times Square a couple years ago. We actually got the whole North Tower on New Year's. It was amazing. And I bought a billboard above ABC News because I had worked for ABC News, and I thought it would be the greatest, like, look at me now. Because these people they're woke, they're lunatics, they're liars.
How much is an ABC News tower?
The billboard that we put above ABC News in Times Square for 1 month was $30,000. And it was
not crazy. 24 hours a day?
It's a vinyl physical billboard that was there 24/7 for 1 month. And they gave me an extension for half off because nobody was buying it, which is crazy. And it's 45 feet wide. And so they gave it to us. We have it in a big box. And I'm like, I don't know. It's like it wouldn't even fit in the
Pull it out on the lawn.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.